What's up YouTube? Today I'm doing a follow-up on the Anglo arms bug out kit, as you can obviously see. Now, my opinions haven't really changed on it. I still think it is a humongous pile of crap minus the one item. But it's just doing the due diligence to follow up on this item. I will be doing a cut test with the knife today, with an old Blockbusters video leaflet. Yeah, I've been around that long. Now my lighting isn't great today because it's 6:41 in the evening and it's been raining on and off all day. Anyway, here's the Anglo Arms bug out kit knife. I might have to do some manual yep, I'm going to have to put that down and switch over to manual focus to zero in. There we go. Yeah, so the knife is pretty sharp, has an okay edge. But yeah, it does snag. Admittedly, I'm not great at cut tests, but yeah, the edge on this knife isn't as good as my Lansky, and my Lansky has seen significant use. So, yeah, make of it what you will. Now comes one of the points of contention for this kit. Knife, passable, not very good knife, shitty opening on it. Now, anyone who's familiar with Leatherman tools might recognise this little piece of kit, as it is a complete rip-off of a Leatherman tool, which I'm going to show you now using my tablet, as I haven't quite figured out how to do picture-in-picture yet. Well, I know how to do picture-in-picture, I just don't know how to do it through my... how to add a hyper... well, let's just put it this way, I'm not that good with editing software too yet. So, here on my tablet is the Leatherman Brewster. I have got a screen protector on my tablet, so I'll just rest that there so you can see the obvious comparison between the two tools. Now, the only thing Anglo Arms have actually changed on this tool to make it different from the Brewster, obviously from what you can see on the screen, is they have put wrenches on instead of the bottle-shaped cutout. Everything else, however, is identical, and, well, except for the key ring hole, they've added that as well, but it is a blatant rip-off of the Leatherman Brewster, which is a pocket tool, and it is better built than this one. This pocket tool has bent. I've actually bent it back into place several times just from opening bottles, which is fucking hilarious given the fact that that's what the Brewster is designed to do. And yeah, that is not really good at all, is it? Blatantly ripping off a superior tool. Just get some stuff back into screen here. Sorry about getting that out the screen, but it was kind of unavoidable as I am using manual focus and camera positioning today. Now, the knife I'm pretty sure is a rip-off of another design. I'm not sure of which knife. The flipper, as I've stated in my previous video, is absolutely useless, and the opening hole is kind of awkward as well. Lockup's fine. Blade steel is an unknown. Anglo Arms do not list what the blade steel is. I would assume it's something like 440C. Single position pocket clip, cheap nylon handle scales. Although it is using T6 hardware, so you could probably make some custom handles if you wanted. Not that I would bother with this knife. And the second bone of contention, with this kit is the fire steel. Now I've used this, well, not the fire steel, but I've used the striker on other fire steels, and quite honestly the striker is useless. The serrations tear up the fire steels and don't produce a good amount of sparks because of it being powder coated. Again, the ferro rod is another issue. It is a rip-off of another ferro rod that is on the market and relatively affordable, which is, well, it's actually a rip-off of two ferro rods I've found. One which is a Boca Plus ferro rod, which has a compass in the tube, has the same striker, same diameter ferro rod, everything is the same on that. And the second one is the Solo Science, which it's just ripping off the tube design on, because of the way the cordage is attached is the same as the Solo Science. The knurling pattern is exactly the same. As far as I can tell, the entire tube is the same, with the exception that it has a lanyard hole drilled in the base, whereas on the Solo Science it has a little striker on the base. It is also missing the O-ring, which both of the proper models have. So yeah, this is basically a cheap rip-off of two items. I'm pretty certain that the knife is a rip-off of another knife, though I cannot track down which specific blade it is actually a rip-off of. So yeah, going back to my original video, yeah, the ferro rod's good. The pocket tool isn't as good as I initially thought. The knife is way worse than I initially thought. This can't even cut cardboard. I can manage this cheap, like, leaflet card, but that is literally as thick as it will cut easily. Anything thicker than that, like basic Amazon card packaging, and you are pretty much screwed. So, again, to repeat what I stated in my review of this item, it is not worth buying. I have to say, I have to take away what I said were redeeming features, being the ferro rod and the keychain tool, because they are blatant rip-offs of branded items, proper items, as I showed you with the pocket tool. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you with the ferro rod because the site I use no longer stocks the Boca Plus version, though you can find the Solo Science version still on the same site, so I'll probably add a link to that later. Again, a really disappointing kit. It retails at $19.95, and honestly, if you're going to buy it, it's a complete rip-off. I got this for free for review purposes. I'm not going to mince my words. Don't buy it. Don't even entertain buying it. Don't get it as a gift for someone. It is really not worth it. Anyway, that is all I have to say on this item. That is all for today, and remember, be good to each other.